not anime enough design. Yeah, your hair needs to be a little, not necessarily spikier, but more
bigger.
obnoxious.
Yeah, it needs to be bigger.
It needs to be a little more.
Yeah.
The only anime characters that don't have huge hair are the ones that don't have hair.
Oh. Yeah, this is
March 14th.
It's very heavy.
To make sure the defendant is found guilty.
Oh, it's already started?
What other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. You read this.
I don't. There's nothing on my screen. You never shared it.
Oh. You know what? Reset. Reset. I forgot to when I closed and opened it.
I was gonna say I'm clicking. Nothing's happening.
There. Okay. It's reset.
Technical difficulties.
Okay. Welcome to our stream of Eastern.
I'm voicing Miles Edgeworth.
You are?
No, it's fine.
Okay, but I wasn't committed to that voice. I need a better voice.
Yeah, do a better voice. Make it Britisher.
To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all.
What is this coming up?
Is he?
That may be true, but why? Why go this far?
Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost. I don't know. We might switch the voices for the opening, but I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. Yeah, because I didn't know who is who. As long as somebody voices the intro voices, but we don't. Those aren't committed. Yeah. Okay. It's hard to believe that I've been away from the office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office. And keeping it clean. Door's unlocked. Detective Gumshoe. What's the smell? It's very familiar. Blood? What the?
That's too low.
What's the meaning of this? I'm gonna assume this is Gumshoe, so I'm gonna assume this is you.
Sure. Yeah. Freeze!
Maybe it's not Gumshoe. You can still do the voice, though. Identify yourself.
Shut up.
You got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear.
What?
No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one.
Except me!
Oh, never mind, he was a ghost. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrust into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. Tech Data said, how dare this man be napping in my office? Oops. Let me actually... Yeah, my camera's a little low. There we go.
Can I do this?
I guess I could do this because you did the last voice that came in.
Sure.
I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. Here's you.
Ah! Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay, sir?
Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene.
When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away.
This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective for the local precinct, and the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. Why are you laughing, Dick?
You're looking a little pale, sir. You hurt?
No, I'm perfectly fine. However,
Ah! Look what they did to your office. It's totally trashed.
I would say the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office.
Whoa! Sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing.
This crime was committed in my office, so it's my responsibility to solve it.
Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Isn't that conflict of interest, though?
Yeah, I don't know if you can investigate your own, like if you're a suspect at your own crime.
Well, yeah, I don't know if he's necessarily a suspect, but it's his office.
Yeah.
If you're at all have any connection to what happened, even if it's just, oh, I own the place it happened in.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, time to do some investigating.
Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched to the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Blah, blah, blah. Store that logic. I get the nagging feeling this is something important to keep in mind.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, could you?
No, not really. Especially because of this.
The key to your office?
Let me turn the volume slightly lower. I think it's still kind of a little loud. That's off. Here we go. That's better.
What do you mean, sir?
What do we got? We got a prosecutor's badge. Oh, we have question. Oh, that's a name.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. I heard he stole
Take
a Pokemon
Gumshoe.
from Professor Elm.
No, I think there was like 5 question marks, not 3.
No, it was 3. I've
Was
seen
it?
enough solo runs of gold and silver recently to know that it's just 3.
If you think about it carefully.
And in the
dude,
remakes, it's not even question marks anymore. It's just like red-haired boy or something.
I remember somebody. I don't remember who. Somebody telling me that when they first played, they were very confused and thought the person that their name was being asked by the cop and just put question mark, question mark, question mark.
I did that.
Oh,
it
you
might
see?
have been me. It might
There.
have been me, but I definitely did that growing up. Yeah, because my knowledge of English was very rudimentary, and I was like, "Well, this is the name that they addressed themselves as." So, like, why would
Definitely
I lie?
a name.
I didn't think about it. I was a good noodle. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie.
You could have just typed in "I don't know."
Yeah.
I don't know, like the battle.
If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you.
Logic? I've never heard of that before.
Finding the connection between 2 pieces of information and connecting
Can I
them,
order that delivery?
new information is born. That is the end result of using logic.
Doesn't sound edible at all, I guess. So, how do you use it?
First, to recall information to the logic button, and then connect them together.
Button?
Now to
Is that
touch.
standard issue?
Now to touch the logic button and recall the facts.
Excuse me.
I wish I had a logic button to recall facts. I have enough
have to
trouble.
report it to HR, Mr. Edgeworth.
I have enough problems recalling facts. I need a logic button.
I don't know if I feel 100% comfortable touching your logic button, sir.
Which thoughts should we connect?
What? Crime scene, my office.
With?
To the office key.
Let's see if you're right.
Connect.
Wait, what button do I press? Look at that button. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks. Dark Data said they think the remakes, they call him Passerby Boy.
Yeah.
And also said, sorry Gumshoe, I'm referencing fourth wall breaking mechanics. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. It wasn't definitely the fact that they could have climbed through the window, but you know.
We're on the
That checks
64th floor.
I mean, that's how I got up here, sir.
There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after?
You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir.
Yes,
Did I use
well,
that right?
when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. As
Oh, we
Sherlock
have to focus
Holmes
about
almost
logic.
said.
That sounds vaguely copyright adjacent, sir.
However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before placing leads together, the logic should flow.
Oh, I picture logic more like a cookie or something. I didn't realize it was a liquid. Would you think it's like a cheese or
No,
like
actually, it's a
like a
gas.
soup?
It's a gas.
Oh, it's a
Gas
gas.
can flow too.
Oh, wow. I should probably be writing this down.
Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we?
Yes, sir. Also, that really hurts, sir. The basis of any good investigation is to do something in yellow font, which is very hard for me to read.
That's orange.
Examine everything, sir.
Does it come up yellow on your end?
It's like an orangey on my end.
I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply touch the examine button.
Again with the button, sir. I thought you only had a logic button. Now you have an examine button too. Wow.
Oh, you don't
okay,
know all my
well,
buttons.
I guess I need to learn how to push all your buttons, sir. I'll try
Please
very
don't.
hard. So you, if you ever feel lost and you want to talk, just touch the partner button, okay?
Oh,
Wait.
you have a button too?
Oh no, I don't. I just want to feel special. So I made this out of cardboard while you were talking. I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir.
Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose.
Hey, I read that.
Oh, I have to use a D-pad. Duh. Okay,
Yeah.
what should we go examine?
D for D-pad. Duh. Duh for D-pad.
What should we examine?
The guy dusting the frame. Is that a thing?
How is it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art. Well, I never.
Those little things from the top.
This? Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers? Ones that come with a card attached every month, like... Oh, no.
Did I have to read the other line too?
No, that one was it.
The ones that come with a card attached every month like clockwork for you. Yep. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir. All will be resolved. Wendy.
Oh, Miss Irony, how painful are thy thorns.
Wendy. Isn't that the name of that old lady with the whiny voice that stopped?
That's enough, detective. You need not remind me further. Shudder. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll was spared any harm.
Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again?
Well, I don't know much about it myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai Warrior of New Old Tokyo is the Steel Samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo and the Nickel Samurai, along with the Deluge merchandise and even a new stage show, gives it presence.
You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabid fanboy?
Of course not. Anyone that keeps up with society knows at least this much. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us return to the investigation.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, he has a statue of the Steel Samurai in his office. That's not something somebody does if they're not a fan.
I read the articles for the pictures. I mean, I read the pictures for the articles. I mean...
Watch the show for the articles.
Yeah. Gumshoe's like, yeah, sure.
Oh, it's your trophy. The, Knight of Prosecutors, right?
King of Prosecutors. And it's not a trophy, it's a shield.
They only send this to the winning prosecutor, right?
Yes, but I have no real interest in perceived worth of other people. It's for my own worth.
You have any interest in perceived work of other people?
It's for my own worth. That is something only I can determine for myself.
That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime.
Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. Dark Data said it doesn't know much. I don't know much, but let me begin my extensive 4-hour analysis on its themes and its story. Okay, I think that's all that's back there. What's this?
Bookshelves.
It's been a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, how I've missed you. So tidy that it looks newer than when I first bought it.
Oh, yeah. That thing is so polished, it makes mirrors jealous.
Don't tell me you had no other work the entire time I was away, detective.
My job is to protect your office, sir.
And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it.
That's harsh, sir.
I have to admit, the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay. Really? Purely from his desk being polished? Entire pay? Oh, there's something back here.
Watch out for the teacup fragments here, sir.
That killer is going to pay. This tea set.
Yikes, you're really mad over this.
This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck.
What? That's like more than $20.
The funny thing is this is, like, takes place, like, what, around a few years ago, so... That's, like, current $20.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Now, I feel like the killer's wasted one of my monthly paychecks.
They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest till I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. There. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. Abdominal.
Abdominal area.
Lower
Oh,
abdominal.
I've heard of them. Oh, hey, sir.
Lower abdominal
You saying
area.
his lower Yeti area was stabbed? It's really hard to aim for that part. They're very elusive creatures, sir. I read it on my encyclopedia that I sleep next to every night.
Is it next to your book about Gordy?
Oh, we don't talk about that, sir. It looks like the bullet blast cleaned through his stomach area, sir.
In other words, he was shot.
Yep, and until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that.
Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene.
Sure thing, sir. Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir?
Of course. This is the safest way I know how to keep track of it all.
All right, if you say so.
The safest place is in your mind. That's a very unreliable place to keep track of everything.
The safest place for me is under my pillow, sir. That's where I keep all my valuables.
I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to touch the organizer button. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often.
Do you call your brain your organizer, sir? That's kind of weird.
Okay. Well, it's kind of sus that his crotch and his hand are both bloody, but...
Sir, I don't think that's an appropriate comment for you to make.
Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal... This is the same...
Yeah, abdominal area, sir. That's how you say that word.
This is the same... That wasn't even looking at his abdomen.
Have you seen your abdomen, sir?
What do we have here?
Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge detective.
It's a police badge
that's
detective.
Your line. That's your line, sir. Sorry, I get a little excited. Oh hey, I have the exact same thing actually. What a coincidence.
Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you.
I mean, he's not just like me. I mean, there's plenty of differences. Like, my abdominal area is not bloody. I'm not dead. I also don't wear hats. It's on my contract.
Is he your friend, Buddy?
I don't have a lot of faith that he is my friend.
I was trying to make I'm not your friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal.
Oh, that's very clever, sir. 10 out of 10 joke.
I said that out of context. Okay.
Oh, I'm like Deadpool. I break the fourth wall. Your files are all over the floor, sir.
He probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer.
Calling. I hear them calling.
Wait, why are you making a reference to Twooey?
It's a struggle, right? Is it like a thing? Is it like a thing in Twooey? It's the game that you play with the pins.
Aren't you thinking the thing in Kingdom Hearts 2 with collect the orbs with Roxas? They hit each other with like the dildos.
You're right. What is the pin game called in Twooey?
I don't
Is it just
remember.
called, like, Pin Smackdown.
I think it is Pin something. I think it has Pin in the name.
Pin Showdown or something.
Pin Blades.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Let it rip.
Let's twin blades. No, yeah, you're 100% correct. I'm thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2 in the Roxas portion of the game. Spoiler alert: there's a Roxas portion of the game.
Oh, I mean, I'm going to be streaming that on Thursday. Possibly the
Do you
Roxas
have to play
portion.
Roxas's? I was gonna say, do you have to play Roxas's portion of the game?
I might if there's items there.
Either way, and I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. I mean, this just rendered all that time and effort in pointless. You know how hard it is to get blood off a book?
I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room.
Well, I watered your flowers every day just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I come in and I clean this place until it sparkles.
Does he have a life?
Singular tear falls down Gumshoe's face.
I feel like anywhere examining him is going to talk out the blood on his abdomen.
I don't believe it! I packed those files on these shelves so tight that not even an earthquake could make them fall off. But just look at them! At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all!
A problem, to be sure. But once the investigation is over, we'll put them back up on the shelf. I think we're done, but let me try clicking his face to see if it does do anything else. Yep, no matter where I click on him.
His lower abominable area.
Lower abominable snowman.
Chest.
Ouch! They knocked over your chess set!
Had it all set up, ready for... Oh.
I had it all set up, ready when you got back. I figured we could play a few games.
I had no idea you were interested in chess.
I'm actually pretty good, so I thought I'd give chess a try.
You skipped the key part of that sentence.
Oh, I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try.
I just got distracted because I just realized I have a jacket that looks just like Dick Gumshoe's, and I need to put it on now. Continue. I'm right here.
In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Needs to be a little greener.
Yeah. I think a little Photoshop.
I think I've seen one of these before.
Care to enlighten me as to where?
Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same model.
Detective.
I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir.
Do police officers in Japan carry guns? I thought they don't.
I don't know actually. And this is not the series in which I look everything up. No, it's just
It is
the
not.
video.
Rubber rumble, is that me?
Yeah.
I don't use mine much except in emergency, so that's why I didn't recognize it. Sir.
So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by the precinct's detectives. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other.
Logic. Yeah, this is when this is where I stopped because I couldn't figure out. Like, it didn't. I wasn't in the right headspace to play the game, and I couldn't make the logical connections in the way that I needed to. It threw me off.
Okay. Well, we have why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? My files are a mess, point to a struggle between the victim and the killer. Found at the crime scene the same model as those used by the precinct detectives. And according to the badge and ID, Buddy faces the precinct detective. What things seem connected? Should I just,
Wait. Got tired of wearing the costume, I'm sorry.
did you have the headset off?
Just for a second, but
Okay.
I heard most of it. So we want to connect.
I read all the descriptions out loud.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of a struggle.
I mean, if you want dark data, we can listen to suggestions. And like take them to account. I mean, should I also give opinions since I don't remember necessarily the solutions?
Yeah, I mean, we're playing it's like a cooperative experience.
Well, because usually it's like, I know all the solutions, so I'm making you do the choices. But
Yeah.
honestly, I think victim with detective is related to the revolver.
I think so, right? Because obviously, it's the same model. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that checks out.
Connect.
Ah!
A nuke just goes off in the room.
Sir, no logic.
The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time?
Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What do we got here? Mr. Edgeworth, sir, this guy's wearing a gun holster.
So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. I mean, that's conjecture backed by evidence, but that is not a solid, we don't know that, but okay. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver.
As I always say, you gotta look carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use the scroll wheel to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Use the slide bar or the X and Y arrows to zoom in and out to get at the nitty gritty.
That's that.
I don't know. Look at the
Other.
bottom of it. Look at the top. Look at the. It's loaded.
We could examine here. I think that's so easy to take a life with just the pull of a trigger.
You know, I can't ever see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones that use a track and field beats to start races. Take off before it's fire, everyone always ends up following your lead.
To chase you down for a false start, detective.
Now that you mention it, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place.
What? Oh, this is something examinable. Looks like only one round was fired from this.
Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. Guess this is about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to Ott.
Is it me?
I guess I'll do it. Jim! Why, oh why, how could this have happened to a guy like you? Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh!
Wow,
Look at him.
It's kind of cringe.
Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night.
Have you seen his Yeti area, dude? It's bloody. Sure. I mean, that's kind of close to what I meant to say. Sure, it's just in a bloodstained suit, pal.
Oh, hey there, Shady. Welcome. And hey there, system malfunction. Oh, well, you have a good night, system malfunction. Thanks for stopping in. And Shady said Jim probably deserved it.
Oh, Jim! Actually, I don't know who Jim is.
And also, Dark Data said that doesn't make much sense. They shot at the painting too. Where are my manners? Are you that prosecutor? Why, yes, I am. I'm Jacques Portsman? Is that how you say that?
Jacques Port. Yeah, Jacques Portman.
Jacques? Is the S pronounced?
Jacques. It's technically Jacques.
I'm Jacques.
The S is...
But it might.
Yeah,
it,
but
I think the pun.
The pun requires the S.
I'm Jacques Portsman's prosecutor.
He's like a jock, but he's also a sportsman. A jock.
Which is a jock. It's a Dick Gumshoe
exactly.
situation.
Yeah.
I'm Jacques Portsman, prosecutor. Jim here is my partner in crime busting. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also prosecutor.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir.
So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. Yes, that is correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim!
Hey, Jock. It's kind of funny. You and me, we got like a chai, tea, pita bread situation with our names, huh? Get it? Because it's like the same thing.
Does pita mean bread?
Pita does mean bread. And chai means tea.
I know chai
Hey,
means
that's
tea.
Yeah.
I drink lots of tea. You saw my tea set.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't even know what tea is. I just like to gather fun facts every now and then, you know. Hey, don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Calm down, okay?
I will not. I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door.
Ha! Checkmate, loser. I actually had the key to his office. Ha ha!
That is
Like,
correct.
no, Dick, you're incriminating yourself.
I mean, he would, though, to protect Edgeworth.
Yeah, no, yeah, you would.
That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip the whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire... the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay?
See, he was going to say it.
Listen, I'm like just embodying Gumshoe already. Like, this is a match made in heaven.
Haha! So the only one who could get in here was me. Ha 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 ha. Wait, that means I did it. Am I a killer, sir?
Is that?
Oh wait, no, I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, don't make a smarter, better logic than he is.
Yeah, I don't think too good.
So it was you then. You're Jim's killer.
Hey, no way, pal, you got it all wrong.
Everyone calm down.
Yeah, how could I kill someone? Look at my little dainty lady hands.
Look, my fingers are too big to fit in the trigger.
Yeah, I got little lady hands and big sausage fingies. I can't put my fingy in that gun. It's too big.
No one else is too big.
Ah, no! Listen, we promised we wouldn't bring this into our business relationship.
Yes, Shady, that's the pun. Jock sportsman.
He's a jock and he's a sportsman.
He's a jock and he's a sports and he's a man.
Half man, half jock, half sports. Jock
That adds up to 2. According to Gumshoe, anyways.
Yeah, no, 1 plus 1 plus 1. I think that's 2.5, sir.
Mr. Portsman, correct? If you're a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know.
Yeah, yes.
Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal?
Jock, Gumshoe like rips his shirt open and he has like Edgeworth's #1 fan shirt on.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was tattooed.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be funnier. Yeah, tattooed Miles Edgeworth's face on it.
It was a temporary tattoo. You couldn't afford a real one.
Yeah.
A full tattoo would have cost me like 3 pages. So I told myself, hey Dick, where are you gonna find $50 at a time like this? Am I right? So I just like paid an old lady to draw it on my chest.
Dark Data, he might also be a port, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's part poor,
Port.
half man, half port, half jock, half sports. All man.
Pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that.
If it was Dick and Jacques who were shaking hands, it would be that competition where they like squeeze their hands real tight to see who can squeeze harder and be like, it's like pulling.
Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you, I intend to. I just wanted a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there? Sir!
Let me just double dragon my way out of here by walking in one general direction and then move to a different one.
I want you to capture the scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner Jim. That's really weird,
This
dude.
dude's like Raihan from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I mean, Sword and Shield. I mean, yeah, Sword and Shield. That one.
I should probably give them some space.